Hey everyone, it's me Bailey and welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be the 10 books that I want to read before the end of the year, so also known as the 10 before the end TBR. So I'm going to be talking about 10 books that I'm hoping to get to before 2024 is over. This year has literally flown by. It has been the quickest year of my life, I feel like, but I'm super excited to talk about the 10 books that I'm going to share with you guys today, and fingers crossed that I can get to all 10 of them before the end of the year. I have been trying to kind of prioritize mood reading a bit this year, so hopefully I'll be in the mood to read these books at some point this year. But yeah, so let's go ahead and get on in. They're not in any kind of particular order, but there is mostly fantasy, romance, and then there is like a mystery, a thriller book as well. So I'm just going to kind of go through them and talk to you all about them a little bit. And yeah, so let's get right on into the video. So the first book is Love Unwritten by Lauren Asher. This is the second book in the Lakefront Billionaires series. I read the first one earlier this year and really enjoyed the series. I just really like Lauren Asher's writing style and I had a good time in this series and I wanted to continue, so I wanted to pick up the second book. I will say that these books are very chunky though, but they are super fast paced and super easy to read, so I am super excited to read this book and hopefully I am going to enjoy it. The next book is A Dawn of Onyx by Kate Golden, and I feel like I've had my eye on this book for quite a while. I have been wanting to pick this up for I don't even know how long at this point, so I'm hoping that I can get this read before the end of the year. Next we have Out on a Limb by Hannah Bonham Young, and I actually do have plans to read this book before the end of the year. I am reading it for a video that I'm doing that I'm super excited about, so I cannot wait to pick this up. I've heard such amazing things about this book and I'm super excited to get to it. The next book is Lost and Lassoed by Lila Sage. This is the third book in the Rebel Blue Ranch series and I'm so excited to read this. This one is about Teddy and Gus, I think. Yeah, and like I've been anticipating their book since the first book, so I'm super excited to read this one and hopefully I like it. I am sending this book back to Amazon though because the cover actually like peeled off, like it like ripped off in certain places as if there was like a sticker on it and there was no sticker, and like the cover literally just like came off. So we'll be sending this book back to Amazon, but I am still super excited to read it when my replacement copy arrives. The next book is Trial of the Sun Queen by Nisha J. Tooley, and this is the first book in, I'm not sure what the name of the series is called, but I have heard really amazing things about this book, and the most recent release in the series actually was a Goodwords Choice nominee, so I figured that means that like a lot of people like this book, so I have heard really good things about it, so I'm super excited to start the series and hopefully I'm going to enjoy this book. The next book is The Hunted Heir by Holly Renee, and this is the second book in the Veiled Kingdom series. I'm not sure if that is the name of the series or not, but I read the first one earlier this month and really enjoyed it, so I'm super excited to continue on with the series and see what happens in the second book after the events of the first one, so super excited to hopefully get to this one before the end of the year as well. Next we have Daughter of No Worlds by Carissa Broadbent, and again this is a fantasy romance that I've heard absolutely amazing things about and cannot wait to read this book, so fingers crossed that I can get to this one by the end of the year. I have been putting this one off just because I am a little bit intimidated by it, so I'm definitely interested to see what my thoughts are going to be on this, but yeah, super excited to dive into the series and hopefully I can start it before the end of the year. The next book is Quicksilver by Callie Hart, and again this is one that I've heard absolutely amazing things about. This one has taken the book world by storm, so I'm super interested in reading this and fingers crossed that I'm going to like it. The next book is Secret Keepers by Teddy Peacock, and this is a like mystery thriller book about this fire that happens at this like lake house and they're trying to figure out who did it, I guess. Us. So I'm super excited to read this one. I really like this cover and I feel like this premise sounds very up my alley, so I'm super excited to hopefully get to this before the end of this year as well. The 10th and final book on this list is Spark of the Everflame by Penn Cole. This is the first book in the Kindred's Curse saga. I've heard absolutely amazing things about this series, and it has since been picked up by a traditional publisher, so this is the only book that I'm going to be able to get in this like absolutely stunning indie edition. So I am super excited to have this, but I definitely think that I probably will end up ordering the series once it comes out, and I know it's still in Kindle Unlimited, and I'll probably end up actually ordering it from like the UK because I think they have like the paperbacks that are kind of similar to this version, but I will end up obviously reordering the first one so that way the series can match. But I'm super excited to read the series. Like I said, I've heard amazing things about it and cannot wait to hopefully get to this before the end of the year. So these are the 10 books that I'm hoping to read before 2024 ends, and I feel like this is a very like strong list of contenders to read before the end of the year. So if you happen to see this in my December TBR, you know that this is where I am picking from and hoping to be able to finish these books before the end of the year. I'm super excited to hopefully read all of these, and yeah. So that is going to be all for today's video. If you liked it, please make sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you want to see more content from me. If you've made it to this far in the video, leave the fire emoji for Spark of the Everflame. And with that being said, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!